The opposition against Urban Tolling Alliance says it will not give up their court battle against e-tolling despite a shortage of funding. The decision came after a meeting with the alliance's stakeholders in Johannesburg. The alliance's Wayne Duvenhage says they'll be appealing the court order as well as last month's court judgment.
We believe that the judgment has run foul of the law. They have certainly not taken into account the Constitution when that judgment was given. There's also been some technical misunderstandings and references to the Constitutional Court ruling in that. So we found enough errors to ensure that our case is very strong in the appeal.
Last month, the North Gauteng High Court in Pretoria rejected the Alliance's application for a review of the e-tolling system and ordered it to pay millions of rands in legal costs. The judge said the Alliance's argument that there wasn't a proper public participation process was flawed. The judgment effectively paved the way for e-tolling to be implemented. Mothers whose babies died at the George Masebe Hospital in Limpopo on Friday are considering taking legal action against the hospital. The 4 babies were not attended to by a doctor for several days, and only one doctor was on duty when they died. Some of the mothers met with the Provincial Health MEC, Norman Mabasa, today when he visited the facility. Mother Desira Temi was overcome with emotion.
She died on the 7th day. I'm deeply hurt. If only the doctor was around, my baby would have survived. She had sores on her throat. They told me there was only one doctor doing the rounds.
The MEC stopped short from linking the deaths to a shortage of doctors.
There could be other factors that have influenced the outcome. I'm instituting a commission of inquiry into the deaths of the kids.
The higher education departments again urge matrics who don't get accepted at universities across the country to opt for studying at further education training colleges. This is thousands of matrics try and apply at tertiary institutions. Many of them are forming long queues hoping to register as first-year students. The department says there are also a number of options available for those who failed matric. Higher education spokesperson Vuyo Akringa.
The post-school education and training system has a number of options that are available to them. They have an option of going to FET colleges. At FET colleges, there are courses that can be done by people who do not have a matric. There are also sector education and training authorities. They can get learnerships from SETAs, and also some of them can even get apprenticeships. An example is that the SETAs at the present moment have got about 18,000 spaces.
Thousands of prospective students have spent the day queuing at the Tshwane University of Technology, prompting the university to urge them to rather register online. It's warned that it's no longer accepting so-called walk-in registrations. The university's Villa Dureita says prospective students can apply and make payments online. She says they'll then correspond with applicants online. The newly elected president of Ghana, John Mahama, has urged business to partner with his government to ensure development in the West African country. He was speaking at his inauguration ceremony in the country's capital, Accra. Ghana is one of the fastest growing economies on the continent. It recorded a 14% growth in 2011. The president says the private sector is central to the country's growth.
I recognize the vital role that our private sector, especially small and indigenous business, play in the expansion of our workforce as well as in the growth and stability of our economy. I want to assure the Ghanaian business community that I will be your ally. I will extend whatever support I am able to marshal to reinforce your contribution to Ghana's development.
The top story at 6 o'clock, the opposition against Urban Tolling Alliance says it will not give up their court battle against e-tolling despite a shortage of funding.